Welcome to Create Arts Online. I'm Nicole and I will be teaching Collage Paper Party. I find that collage papers are one of the most fun things to create. They are just paper, paint, and letting go. No matter where I am, I can always create some collage paper with just a few materials. In this course, I will show you some of my favorite ways to create custom-made paper. I will demonstrate how to create collage paper with different sized jelly plates, fluid acrylic paints, spray inks, stencils, and textured objects, starting with simple paint techniques and transferring them from jelly plate to different types of paper. I will show you the best techniques for layering your materials that are both simple and gratifying. There are countless ways to create collage paper. These techniques can be used in any order and almost any surface. I will talk about how to weave these papers into your mixed media art that will create more unique and one-of-a-kind works. My approach is very intentional while using lots of different materials and supplies. I will share with you my ideas on listening to your voice and knowing when to keep pushing your layers and when it is time to stop. But I promise, once you get started, you will not be able to stop creating these. In the next section is a PDF for download with the suggested materials and supplies. Let's get the paper party started.
Nicole, thank you so much for coming to Create Arts Online with this short but very informative and inspiring course.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, this is so great. And you really have a knack for making collage paper and watching you do it. And it's one after the other and so fun with some of these materials you're seeing right here. So tell me a little bit about the collage paper before we talk about like where it can actually go.
Okay. Well, I love creating my own collage paper using all my favorite materials just because it's a fun way to let go. It's a fun way to practice different techniques without judgment.
And no pressure. Yeah, I mean, watching you create these was amazing. And anything from an old book to getting deli paper or scrapbook paper, really there is no limit. But can anybody do this? This is really like you could do it with your kids or...
Yeah, anybody. It's really just about playing with materials and wanting to maybe play with different techniques, and maybe you're too afraid to put it in a journal, maybe you're too afraid to put it on canvas, but if you're just using some scrap paper, you're a lot less attached to it, less fear, and just more open to creating.
Well, and I think that's what's so beautiful about this course. It's just fearless. There is no way you can mess this up. And they then can be broken down into some of these smaller pieces and used in two of your other courses we do have here at Create Arts Online, which is the journals or the stories beneath the skin of the faces.
Right. Yeah, and I like to add, so you can see little torn pieces of the collage papers added into the backgrounds or even into the different faces. I love just adding.
Oh yeah, show that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so I just love, you can kind of see some little pieces peeking through, but it just adds that extra layer and just gives your work just a little bit more individuality.
And there's just something kind of more gratifying about them. I mean, store-bought can be great because there are some beautiful papers out there that can be store-bought. But the fact that it's sort of this reuse, upcycle sort of thing, and you already have all the paints and materials, and how she shows you how to use the jelly plate, oh, forget it. I know there's a lot of jelly plate information out there, but watching you work with the jelly plate, I was like, oh yeah, we don't even have it out here. Bubble wrap? I mean, come on. Bubble wrap in a jelly plate made some of the most I got to get it out for you. Inspiring paper. I mean, it's really exciting. I can't thank you enough for bringing this course here to Create Arts Online.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.